Good afternoon, everybody. So as I just showed, I was supposed to film more of that, but I got distracted because Finn decided to climb stuff, which I'll talk about in a second. I made street tacos today and I'm really excited to see how they turn out because I love street tacos and they're super yummy. Growing up, I never would have thought, like, we ate roasted rice and gravy all the time, and I never would have thought about putting taco seasoning in it and throwing it on a tortilla shell and eating it like that. Like, what? And thank you, food trucks. Now we have street tacos. But back to Finn. Finn has been climbing everything and it's driving me crazy. Today I gave him a little cookie while I was cooking and a cookie while I was cooking and he climbed up the stool, and I had his bottles soaking in the water because we're about to start weaning him off of his bottle. He stayed on, I jump around a lot whenever I talk in the car, so I'm gonna try my best to stay on point today. He was climbing up the step stool and I had a bunch of bottles soaking in the sink in some hot water and soap. He took his cookie and dipped it in the soapy water and took a bite. Are you kidding? Like, that's disgusting. So, I mean, it's not like super disgusting. Like, it could have been a lot worse. He could have like dipped it in the day old spaghetti that was in the trash can next to a dirty diaper. Like, it could have been worse, but it wasn't. It was, I mean, it was water, so that wasn't that bad. It was just soapy water with formula in it, so that's pretty gross. Back to the weaning part. Finn is 19 months old. Usually whenever a baby is 19 months old and you say it's time to start weaning, you're usually talking about breastfeeding. Well, I don't breastfeed. We bottle feed. I have not been able to breastfeed either of my kids. With Ellie, I was unable to breastfeed at all because after I delivered, I would not stop bleeding, and so they had to give me some medicine to stop the bleeding, and part of that medicine is an unlisted side effect, which I've talked to other women who have taken this medicine and they also had the same side effect, so there has to be something to it. Part of the side effect is that you dry up, like your breasts dry up, your breast milk dries up. After that, I had terrible postpartum depression. I mean, I know it's a chemical thing, but part of it I have to believe is because I was unable to breastfeed. I was unable to get all of those hormones back in check that happens whenever you breastfeed. So, and being prone to mental illness already on top of that did not help. So anyway, then on to Finn. I probably could have breastfed Finn, maybe. There's really no way to know that, but I did not because I needed to. I had postpartum depression with Ellie for 18 months, and that was a terrible time in my life. And so, and it's horrible because she was a beautiful baby and I enjoyed every moment with her, but in my head I was having a hard time. Anyway, I did not want to do that again. I did not want to be that mom again. I did not want to go through that again. I wanted to be able to be present and be happy. I just wanted to be there. I wanted to be there for my kids, especially with him being a baby. So I didn't want to miss out mentally again. And so I chose not to breastfeed. I chose to get on an antidepressant ahead of time. At 37 weeks, I started getting really bad anxiety, like really for no reason. I started getting terrible anxiety. It must not have been 37 weeks. It must have been like 39 weeks or 38 weeks. Anyway, whenever it was, Patrick was off of work already, and so he was there with me, like, because I was nervous about driving. I couldn't drive over the bridge. I was nervous about picking up Ellie from school. Like, it was a bunch of stuff. So my doctor said, okay, because of that, I'm gonna start you on an antidepressant. And so she did, and then I chose to continue it after I had Finn to keep the postpartum depression away. And I believe that that is a smart decision for me. Now, back to what I originally was talking about, not the cooking, not the street tacos or anything like that. Back to the weaning. Finn is on a iron-enriched formula because he, at 12 months, he had a low iron. He was slightly anemic, I think is what they said. Or he had an iron deficiency is what they said. Anyway, so we continued on his iron-enriched formula for a while. Now, I don't think that he needs it anymore. He's eating a wider array of food, and I think think that he just drinks it because he wants it. And he's 19 months old. We have a vacation coming up in 2 weeks. We have another vacation coming up in a couple months. And I don't want to bring formula everywhere anymore. So we are weaning, and he has not had a bottle yet today. And so far it's going okay. He took a good nap. He went to bed earlier than usual, which I thought was weird. He slept a little shorter than usual, which is fine. But he didn't want to eat his lunch. Now I think it's kind of a who's gonna break first kind of thing. Like, I know he's hungry and he knows he's hungry, but I'm not giving him a bottle, so he's gonna have to eat real food. So I just gave him some veggie straws he ate some of his lunch. Like, he ate his cucumber sticks. So now I gave him veggie straws, and now he's eating veggie straws in his car seat and drinking some water, which is fine. But he is well past old enough to be off of a bottle. So I'm washing the bottles, and we'll continue to give him one at bedtime for the next week or so, but during the day, no more bottles. And I'm pretty excited about that because I am sick and tired of washing bottles. I hate it. I hate washing bottles. But I'm pretty excited about weaning. Alright, time to get the boy up. Ooh, it's right here. It's time to get the boy up from his rest. Me and Ellie had a little time. Ellie, what'd you do while we rested?
Watched Lego Friends.
Watched Lego Friends, which she's usually not allowed to do, but we're gonna try because she's been really good the last few days. What you doing? What's the matter? Oh. It's dry! His bed's dry! Come on. We're not potty training. Finn is, I put him to bed without changing him into a onesie, and usually he'll pull his penis out and pee all over his bed whenever I forget to put a onesie on. That's why I brought the camera, because I realized just a second ago, it's like, oh, I didn't put him in a onesie. But he's okay. He didn't do it. Our little boy's growing up. And the street tacos are done.
I'm gonna make bubbles appear. Bubble, bubble, reappear. Listen to my bubble cheer.
Wow. Okay, so I was trying to pick up the living room, and the kids just kept getting in the way and making it worse. So I turned on some music, and then Patrick got home and just made the dance part even better. So hang on a second. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and end today's vlog. If you like today's vlog, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave us a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. I'm a little behind on the comments, so it might take me a few minutes to get to it. But by a few minutes, I mean days. I hate when people do that, and I don't know why I just did it. Anyway, but if you like today's vlog, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And I already said all that, so we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!